Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling because it's Mother's Day. Good morning to all you mothers. And to all of you who are maternal and nurturing. My name is Odie, in case you didn't know. And today's my first day doing platform. I have been asked before, and I said, oh golly gee whiz, I've never done it, I don't think, da. And then when I was asked again, I thought back to the day that I gave the lesson here, and I was encouraging all of you to step out of your comfort zone and do something that maybe makes you a little nervous, but go ahead and do it anyway. And I thought, now Odie, how can you stand there and encourage such a thing if you don't do it yourself? So here I am. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself and why I love being here so much before we get started. I was raised from the time I was 2 weeks old. They actually built an infant's room for me at the Fifth Church of Christ Science in San Francisco. I was raised as a Christian Scientist. My grandmother was a first reader. All of my great aunts were registered practitioners. I never saw a doctor until my appendix bursted when I was 20 years old. I never swallowed a pill, didn't know what that was like. Because in those days you could be excused in grammar school for religious purposes. And from there, I moved on to the Center for Spiritual Living, which I absolutely adore. I now that I'm here at Unity, I feel like we're sisters. Huh? Yes. And I love this particular church because of the family. This is a family. This is a church family. And on this Mother's Day, this lovely woman, our minister, is the mother of this flock. And that's why I'm here. So, we're going to start with a mission statement. Yes. Oh, hello. Say it with me.
Unity Church of Sun Lakes is a spiritual center of love and light, teaching and supporting one another in transforming our lives by living the truths taught by Jesus Christ and other master teachers. We joyously and lovingly support our church with our time, talent, and gifts. We are so abundantly blessed.
Thank you, God. Oh, I love that. And we're going to go from there to our vision statement. A world of oneness where all people are free to express their divine potential. So please do that. Express your divine potential. I would like to take this moment to thank Glory for these beautiful flowers. And to every individual in this church who today has helped to make this service, who has helped to make this service in the past, and those who will continue to help and adding new people to help in the future. Thank you so much. Time for a little music. Relax, let go, release, and surrender. Please sing along.
I think you guys know this one. You can move if you want, and stand up or just sway.
I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. I am well, I am well.
Let's do that again.
I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. I am well, I am well. And every day I affirm and pray how I'm blessed with everything I have. I release my fear, 'cause it's all so clear. I am well, I am loved, I am safe. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, 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 all is well. But I trust in the process and have faith. And now I know when I just let go, and I'm letting go, that I have all I ever need. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, 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 all is well. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. I am well, I am well. One more time. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. I am well, I am well, I am well. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. I am
It's on. We're on. Yes. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, do we have any newcomers here today? Oh, how wonderful. Would you care to stand up and give us your name and where you're from?
My name's Christine. Where we're originally from?
Wherever you want to tell us is fine.
I'm originally from Toronto, but I live down at Sunbird. Not Sunbird, Sun River.
You're ready for something.
Yeah, I'd love to retire whenever I could, but I live at Sun River. So.
Well, welcome.
And this is my mother.
Your mother?
Yes.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, Mother. You couldn't have picked a better place to bring her
We could hardly
today.
find it. We'd be right with
We were at the Arts and Crafts Center over
I thought it was in,
Near the
the other one.
near the restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But it,
Well, you made it.
yeah.
You made it in
How did you
time.
find about us?
And we welcome you.
But we
Yes.
read Daily Word every day. We
Yes.
have been for many years.
Okay, we love you. We bless you and we welcome you. Let's all take a nice, deep breath. A deep cleansing breath. Hold it for a second and let it go. Let's take another deep breath. Sit back, relax, releasing all thoughts except breathing deeply, centering into our core. God, creator of all, open our eyes to blessings we have yet to realize, and reveal to us areas within our thoughts and beliefs where we can benefit from being transformed by the power of your love. Strengthen us even more to trust in your power which resides in each of us, and transform our deeply rooted patterns in accordance with your divine will. For we acknowledge God is all in all. We are grateful beyond words for the blessings of motherly love, knowing that any and all life can be maternal. And will you join with me in saying, and so it is. And now we have the daily word with Helen Day.
Morning. Good morning. I know everybody here isn't as lucky to have their mother with them today, so I know everybody will be thinking of their mothers. And bless all the mothers who are here. Bless them with thoughts of gratitude. There's nothing quite like a mother's love. So nurturing, caring, and warm. Today, bless the women in your life who express this love in all they do. Whether it's the woman who raised you or any of the other women you know who so generously shared a mother's love and felt the care of God through their tender touch and encouraging words. Over the years, you have grown strong and confident under their direction and have relied upon their wisdom. The divine feminine flourishes on earth in the loving words and caring hands of mothers and all those who share a mother's love. Bless them and pray they know the love of God as they have shared it so generously with you. Then the mother of the child said, as the Lord lives, and as you yourself live, I will not leave without you. And that comes from 2 Kings 4:30.
Thank you. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Song number 2.
I really should have worn waterproof mascara today. It's twice already.
Here now for meditation. Sing along with me. Here I am, here and now, in this moment. Here I am, in the place I am meant to be. Nothing can hurt Before I start our meditation, I would like to read a couple of sentences that I read that really inspired me as to why do we take such deep breaths when we're praying and meditating? What is the purpose of that? And I thought, I bet there's a lot of people that never thought about it or have been curious. So I would like to share this with you. When we breathe deeply in our belly, we create photon density in the core of our body. Then we start to perceive a new sense of self and take action based on what we're sensing and feeling from the core rather than from our head. We can then use the body as a beacon of light to discover where more God energy needs to flow. So let's all take a nice deep breath. Fill that belly. Hold it for a second or two. Release. Let's take one more deep breath. Close your eyes if you wish. And as you do, I would like you to visualize that you're on a weekend getaway, maybe to celebrate Mother's Day. You're in a cabin in the woods. Picture yourself relaxing in a private hot tub. Feel yourself as you merge into the warmth of the water. Feel the bubbles wrapping around you, relaxing your feet and your legs. Feel the calming energy through your upper body, your arms, your back, and your neck. Your entire body is at ease. And while you are so relaxed, you are thinking about a stroll you took earlier in the forest, alongside a brookside, where you spotted a doe and her two fawn drinking from the stream. Then you see amongst the trees a mama bear interacting with her cubs, while overhead a flock of young Canadian geese are being taught how to fly in formation by their elders. You smile, feeling surrounded by motherly love. As you walk back to your cabin, you see a herd of sheep with their lambs. You stop and watch for a moment as border collies are teaching their puppies how to herd the sheep. You spot a nest with a robin and her babies, trying to get them to fly from the nest. Think about these for a moment. And now, as the jets of the hot tub are slowing and come to a stop, and you slowly come back into the room, you are feeling happy, peaceful, and grateful for all the maternal love in the universe, including maternally loving your own unique and special child within. How could anyone ever tell you you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? They can't, because you are whole, perfect, and oh so complete. Blessed Mother's Day. And now, our lesson from the mother of our flock.
Thank you.
Some school-aged children were once asked, why did God make mothers? And the answers included, she's the only one who knows where the Scotch tape is. Another child said, mostly to clean the house. Another said, think about it, it was the best way to get more people. But the most insightful child said, to help us out of there when we were getting bored. Yes, without our mother, we would not have been born. So wherever you are on the mother continuum, on one end, having the most nurturing, wonderful, loving, caring mother, like Amy and I have been so blessed, to having on the other end, maybe the meanest or disinterested person could be as a mother. We each owe our mothers a thank you for bringing us into the world. Of course, someone once said that their mother taught them the concept of the circle of life. She said, I brought you into this world and I can take you out. But we're not going to go on with that today. So I said that we each owe our earthly mothers a thank you. But what if this morning we chose to freely give it? What if we chose to freely give a thank you to our mothers, whether they are still with us or not? Whether they were wonderful or not so wonderful? Whether they were present in our lives or absent? So could we do that right now? Okay, so I ask you to close your eyes just for a moment. And right now, if you will, in the silence of your own heart, thank your mother for bringing you into this world. And keep your eyes closed, please. And what if just this morning we gave our earthly mothers more than a thank you? What if, again, in the silence of our own hearts, we stepped up spiritually? We put on our big spiritual shoes. And we choose to accept her for exactly who she is or was, with all of her gifts and all of her flaws, and celebrated her gifts, forgave her for her flaws, and simply love her. This will be easy for some and difficult for others. But could we do it anyway? I'm reminded of the poem written by Mother Teresa entitled, Do It Anyway. And the first line reads, people are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Love them anyway. So how about if we do that for just a few moments? And now come on back into the room with a great big deep breath. And know that you are here, loved, right now. So I'd like to have those of you that are mothers today stand, because we want to give you a special blessing. And it's not just people that are called mom, it's people that have nurtured as a mother does. So today it's such a joy to bless all of you moms. Those who have carried us in their bodies and in their hearts and in their minds, and all those who have mothered us in some form or fashion, even if you've mothered a pet. And so we want to thank you all for the role that you play in the family, at home, and in this family here in the church. We want to thank you for your teachings, for your wisdom, for your patience and your understanding. Thank you for the physical, emotional, and spiritual gifts that you possess. And you may be seated, and we hold each other. And I ask you to say this with me. We bless you.
We bless you.
We behold the Christ in you.
We behold Christ in you.
And we honor you all.
And we honor you all.
And that goes out to all of those that we can hug today and those who are now gone or distant from us. And so now we're going to have another song for all moms. Barbara wrote this song.
It's summertime again. Can you smell the flowers blooming? Can you hear the birds all singing? See your loved ones all around. But do you ever stop to wonder what the world would be like if that joyful day had never come to pass? What if you were never born? Would your friends turn out the same? Would there be animals forlorn? Would there be souls that go astray? What if you were never born? Would the world still be the same? Would it be like this very morn? Happy Mother's Day. It's summertime again. Are you on purpose deep inside? Have you made your amends? Made time to laugh and cry? Helped a child dream? Or plan a choice, little scheme? How very different this day would be, right? What if you were never born? Would the world still be the same? Would there be animals forlorn? Would there be souls that go astray? What if you were never born? Would the world still be the same? Would it be like this very morn? Happy Mother's Day. And every single day, when the world stands still, in your silent, sweet communion with God, do you ask
Happy Mother's Day.
We're going to need a lesson. So each week this month, I'm going to begin with a quote that helps us to deepen that relationship that we have with our Creator, the Source. There is that within me which knows. I'm not only one with this power is actually flowing through me. I'm not only unified with the divine presence around me. This presence is my presence. It is the presence of my true, real self. And I am forever one with life. I am that I am. That was written by New Thought writer and creator of Science of Mind, where Odie was talking about earlier. Dr. Ernest Holmes wrote that. I am that I am. Where did that phrase, that powerful phrase, come from? Anybody remember? I know Tony knows. Moses. The story of Moses, who was out tending his father-in-law Jethro's flock in the desert, when suddenly God appeared to him in the flame of a bush. And through the flames, God spoke to Moses, saying, I have heard the cries of affliction of the Israelites in Egypt. And Moses, you must go and take care of them. Take them out of the land and into the land of milk and honey. Remember now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moses had some resistance to this idea. In fact, he had major resistance to this. Could you imagine? So if you know his story, you will remember he had previously fled Egypt so he wouldn't get killed by the Pharaoh. So I'm sure he wasn't too thrilled about this idea of going back, and was citing all sorts of reasons why he shouldn't do this. But God countered each and every one of those reasons. In one of his efforts to get out of this assignment, he said, people will not believe me when I say that God the Father has sent me. And they will ask, what is his name? Well, what should I say to him? And God said, say to the children of Israel, I am that I am, has sent me to you. So strange. I am that I am. Never heard that name. The mother of New Thought, Emma Curtis Hopkins, in High Mysticism wrote, the name which is called the Song of Moses is the highest name speakable by any of us at our present stage of expression. It has no reference to benefits or works. It stands by itself alone. It is applied to no other but one. It is, I am that I am. The term of address, or name of God, stands for many objects of worship. The substantive spirit has many significations. It may mean one of 20 different descriptions. The name Lord is employed in 10 different ways. But the I am that I am is one. When the children of Israel shall say, what is his name? What answer shall I answer? Say, the I am hath sent me. And he led them, dividing the waters before them, to make for himself an everlasting name. The name I am, addressed to the highest, wakens the spirit of authority, majesty, undefeatable courage in the breast of even the meekest and weakest of men. The name I am, that I am, brings up from the deep wells of hidden strength in all men the sincerity, the boldness, and the intelligence of leadership, and that originality of action and language which have characterized the heroes of the ages, whose names have lived so long in history that they have become myths. I am that I am. Today, as we continue our exploration of the idea that we all have the ability to be mystics, those who recognize that God is in all, those who practice letting God guide and direct and inspire and inform their lives. Today, as we continue our exploration of the idea that we all have the ability to be mystics, we are going to look at cultivating the I am consciousness. And what I know is that within every living soul, there is a call to cultivate this consciousness. There's a deep yearning to connect, to commune with, and be in conscious union with a power greater than ourselves, with the great I am. And what we learn in our beautiful New Thought teachings is that this is not an external search. In fact, it's an internal quest. I shared this quote from Neville in his book, Your Faith is Your Fortune, last week, and I want to say it again. Consciously claim yourself to be that which you seek. Appropriate the consciousness of that which you see, and you too will know the status of a true mystic. There is a story of a seeker who had heard there was a council of mystics, a council of those who had cultivated the I am consciousness. They live high atop a mountain in a faraway land. He so desires to learn at the feet of these mystics that he sells everything he owns and he heads out on a long journey to reach them. It is a journey filled with hardships, losses, and a lot of pain. It takes years and years to get there. And as he passes, he accumulates a small band of other seekers. So they all travel together. Finally, they reach the precipice. Finally, they reach the location of the mystics. So they walk in and they see the robed-hooded mystics all sitting around the table. Their hearts leap for joy. After an arduous journey, they will finally meet this council of mystics. It will make the journey worthwhile. So they rush to the table, only to find that the robes are empty. Initially, they're shocked. They are dismayed. And they are disheartened. But then slowly, one by one, they begin to come to a profound realization. They realize that they were to put the robes on, because they were the mystics that they had been looking for. The I am consciousness is already within each and every one of us. It was planted there long before we all came into this incarnation. And we came into this incarnation to give I am consciousness form. To give the essence that spoke to and was Moses a millennia ago, a tangible physical experience. The I am that I am is not separate from you. It is you, and it is me. There is that within me which knows I am not only one with this power. This power is actually flowing through me now. I am not only unified with the divine presence around me. This presence is my presence. It is a presence of my real, true self. I am forever one with life. I am that I am. This is our spiritual truth. But for millennia, we have not believed it. There's a Sufi story of a man who constantly cried out to God, but received no response. After a while, the devil whispered to this man, "How long will you wait for God to respond? Here I am to all of your requests." This broke the man's spirit, and he stopped calling out to God. One night he had a dream. And in the dream, he got a vision of the divine, who asked him why he had stopped calling. The man said that he stopped crying out to God because God never answered his call. The wise dream image then said, "Do you not realize that every calling of yours is itself my response?" In God is a Verb, Rabbi David Cooper wrote, "The urge to call out to God is always answered simultaneously, as it is spoken. For ultimately, there is no difference between the caller and that which it calls." I am consciousness is not a mystery. It is the self-knowingness of God through us. And we can cultivate it. And sometimes it simply comes upon us. But only when we are ready for it, whether we know it or not. To turn to another character from our Judeo-Christian Bible as an example. Early in the history of Christianity, a man named Saul was intent on stamping out the new Jewish sect. Marching down the road to Damascus, Saul was flooded by heavenly light, which literally knocked him off of his feet. And the young zealot heard the voice of Jesus say, "Saul, why do you persecute me?" Struck blind, Saul was instructed to rise and enter in Damascus, where he would be told what to do. For 3 days and 3 nights, he neither ate nor drank and was moved to intense prayer and meditation. Now, Saul was a mean conqueror against Jesus. He was moved to meditate and pray. He was then visited by a healer who had been instructed by Jesus in a vision to lay hands and heal Saul. And in this experience, Saul was transformed. So transformed that his name was changed. Saul, the sinner, became Paul, the saint. Later in his ministry, Apostle Paul said at Philippians chapter 2, verses 5 and 6, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who, being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God." What is the mind that was in Jesus? The mind of I am consciousness. The mind that knew that he was God. Most of us don't get stopped in our tracks in a dramatic way like Saul, although we might. However, it occurs, we are called from our depth to cultivate I am consciousness, which is the way of the mystic. Well, I would like to close with some words that I invite you to make them personal as a way for you this morning to enter the I am consciousness of your very beingness. So if you'd like to go with me, please close your eyes. The love of the all good is within me and through me. That love goes out to meet all who come into my atmosphere. It radiates to all and is flowing through all. My love within me is perfect. My love dissolves all fear, casts out all doubt, and sets the captives free. Love, like the river of life, flows through me and refreshes me with its eternal blessings. Love cannot be afraid. It is fearless and strong. And is mighty in its works. It can accomplish all things through the inner light of that faith in the all good, which fills my very being with a powerful presence. My love goes out to everyone in the world. I do not exclude anything, for I love all nature and everything that is. My love warms and lightens everything it touches, and it goes out into all places. The love flowing through me is a power to all who come into contact with it, and all feel and know that I love. Love within me is complete and perfect. Another breath and come back into the room, and we will say today's affirmation to anchor this lesson. Together, I pierce the veil of separation and experience myself
as an individualized center of God consciousness. I am one with the power of God, and it flows through me now.
And now it is time for our offering. During this time, we want you all to know that we're grateful for the tithes and donations that you give to the church, which helps sustain us. But we also know that it's a reciprocal. When you give, you get. And it's a spiritual practice that we invite you all to embark on as well. We truly are an abundant church, and we are so, so blessed by all of you, by all of us. So let's say our blessing together, offering blessing. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. I am so blessed. Thank you, God. And now let's sing Karen Drucker's song. We haven't done this one for a while. I am so blessed. So let's say our offering gratitude together. We give thanks for these many blessings of today, and know they are but a symbol of the inexhaustible substance of the universe. I give thanks that 10 times this much or more is now on its way to me and quickly manifests in perfect ways. Thank you, God. And now for our announcements, our prayer partner today is Julia Norton. She will meet you in the back for prayer. And today is Matthew's Crossing Collection Day, so if you brought food or would like to give a donation to Matthew's Crossing, we have a collection box at the back. Our prayer team meeting, Reverend Julia Norton, she leads that. If you want to find out more information, see Julia. Reiki Share Group meets every Tuesday. I don't see Betty here today. But let me know if you want to be plugged into the Reiki group. The Metaphysical group is every other Wednesday, so I understand Sheila Taylor's group is being very successful and fun, and she has 10 people now attending every other week, so she's shining, and I'm so happy that it's going well. Next Sunday's musician is Jennifer Sheets. She was just here a couple weeks ago, but she'll be back. And then next Sunday is Friendship Sunday, so Odie would like to talk about that.
I am leaving here immediately, going next door to give them our reservation. So if you have not signed up for our luncheon next Sunday, please do it ASAP, because we have such a wonderful time, and I'll see you all there.
Mark Castro wants to be on that list for us. Okay. And does anyone else have any other announcements before we stand for our closing song? All right. I hope you all have a blessed Mother's Day. have fun, and thanks for being with us and blessing us with your presence, all of you this morning. Let's all stand now and sing our closing song, One Life. It's really titled You and Me by Eddie Watkins Jr.
One life loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy, I just want to shout. Woo! One life living as you and me, one life shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. One life living as you and me, one life shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy, I just want to shout. Woo! One life living as you and me, one life shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. God is all there is. God is all there is. One more. God is all there is. Prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
And God bless each of you today. I forgot I had one more announcement. If it's not on the board, so Dennis Hubert has decided to move to another church. So we bless him. We honor the Christ within him, and it's part of our family. So we send him all the love and blessings that we can have. So if you have questions, you can talk to me. And have a great week.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day!